Hey guys, so today it's my first bullet journal video and I'm going to show you what I've been doing with my bullet journal. I've just started in March and I have tried it for about 2 months and I find it very effective. So I just use a journal that has plain pages. So it begins with the key system whereby in the index page, so it's like a content page over here. And over here on the key system, right, it tells you what are the certain symbols that you'll be using for your journal. You can come up with your own, but they do have a standard form of keys that they use here. So for example, like a bullet is what the task, it's called a task bullet. And if the task is completed, you will just need to put a cross. And if the task is being migrated to a date that you do not know, but it's being postponed, but I don't know when is it, you will just write down migrated with this sign symbol over here. And if the task is being scheduled to another date, or the date that you already know, you can put this one as one thing for you that you know that is the date is scheduled. And if it's an event bullet, it will be unshaded one. And if it's a note, you can just write a dash. And for priority signifier, if it's something very important, with an asterisk. And for inspiration signifier, something that inspires you, you can put an exclamation mark. And important dates, you can put a triangle. So these are some of the things that I gathered from all the other bullet journalists who have been doing this. Moving on is the index. So unlike other people, they actually put all the months here, the monthly log pages here, but I want to keep my index page short within the page. So I just write down all the miscellaneous pages. Like for example, if I created a New Year resolution page, then I'll just write it down over here, or maybe a travel itinerary, so I'll just write down the pages over here. On a yearly log, basically I just write down all the months and dates. Now this takes a little bit of time, but it's very fast because you're writing very small, so it's things like that. There are many ways of doing it. Some people make it very fanciful, using calligraphy, but I just keep it simple. I just write all the important dates that I know of, like birthdays, anniversaries, and things like that. Before the monthly log, you can come up with a New Year resolution page that I came up with, simple and nice. And watch and read list the things that I've done, watch, the films that I watched, the shows that I watched, the books that I've read over the year. So apparently I have not really filled this up yet, but I hope that it will be filled up soon. And alright, so moving on to the monthly log. So it gives you an overview of the month that you need to do. So you just list down all the days like this, and then you just write down the tasks that you need to do on the day. Very briefly for the task, or maybe just important events on the future log, the things that you have not completed or you want to do, or things like that, or any notes, and then write it here. And then there are some empty spaces here. You can paste like stickers, motivational stickers, do right now. So on this habit tracker page over here, you have whether you have done a lot of the workout or things like that. So for me, I keep track of my workout, whether I eat clean, whether I read the Bible, whether do I Instagram. So you can see I Instagram almost every single day. And whether I cook on that day, or whether I blog, or I pray, or do I sleep early. These are some of the habits that I want to improve on or to work on. And then the mood tracker, this is pretty cute. So basically it's just depending how on your mood. And there is like a correlation, yeah. So on days whereby I'm happy, usually I fulfill more of my stuff on that day and I feel happier. Next is expense tracker. So it allows me to keep track of my expense. I write everything I spend over here, and I do keep track of even very small amounts, and it allows me to tell me like how much I spent. So this is the weekly log that I came up with. So I find it sufficient. I mean, I find that there is enough space for me to write down all the things in event, because some of them actually came out with the weekly log and then they came out with another daily log, but I don't find it necessary. I just find it that okay, I just need a monthly log and a weekly log, that's it. So every start of the month, I'll just create a monthly log and a weekly log. Yeah, otherwise there's so much things to be doing. So I just write down some of the important things that I've done, and it allows me to keep track. And it feels good just to see that, oh, everything's being crossed out, everything's being accounted for, and things like that. So yeah, this is the monthly log over here. And basically because my work run by weeks, so there is like term breaks and things like that. So I just write down term break. Okay. And then like for example, I recently went to Genting, so I came up with a little short itinerary, things to do list. Yeah, so I just paste one of the note pages over here and write down some notes. Okay, and the brain dump page over here that I have, and then the gratitude page. I find this really helpful. Some of the bullet journalists that I saw, the journals that I saw, they don't include this, but I find it nice because it kind of reminds you to be thankful for each day, to find something to write on. So usually April, I'll start a fresh page on the right side of the journal, then I do some drawing. So that's it for my first bullet journal video, and I hope you enjoy it. See you guys!